Hi, hi! Hi, everybody. Sorry it took a second for me to set up. Got very distracted with all of the changes at Discord. Join the Discord in the pinned comment, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm making a lot of changes right now. It's a little bit confusing. So I got distracted. Hi, everybody! Lots of people have already put questions in the hat. Thank you! Happy Friday! So exciting. Good changes. Yes! Good changes. Hello. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Chocolate. Hi, Henshima. Hi, Sen. Hi, Beckett. Hi, Heliani. Hi, Lightning Bug. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Willy Bug. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. I am cold today. I think it's because the door's open, but I don't want to close it because the cat's happy. Hello. We're doing okay. Have I gotten myself some nibbles? Yes, I made omu rice. I made omu rice for breakfast. It was very good. I did it a little bit wrong, but it was still good. How's everyone doing this Friday? Any plans? What? Did the door just close itself? What the heck just happened? Hold on. Okay, no. The neighbor closed the door. The neighbor closed the door, and I thought it was my door, and it made me very nervous. So I closed the door. How was my day? My day's okay. My day's still going. It's only 1 o'clock here. We make sure Toulouse is happy. Yes. So, presente. Hello. Hola. Okay. Let's see. I spent yesterday filming for some YouTube videos that I'm excited to work on. I have the deck tour that everyone's been asking for. I filmed a lot of that. So I need to start editing. And then I filmed a lot more for another video I'm working on. 11 a.m. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But let's see. I've been thinking about... You need help organizing the Discord. I made mine from scratch. Yeah, I think I will ask for help because I set up the bot reaction rules and they're not... The rules are not reacting, so... I do need help with that. So, let's see... We'll see about that after. But I know that you're quite busy. 11 p.m. here! Heliani and Chocolates are like exactly across the world. I love that for us. We have a very like diverse geographic audience. It makes me so happy because then I get to learn a whole bunch of stuff. So rules aren't ruling. We're trying. We're doing our best. Guess what is going on? Oh, okay. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up our first question right after I make sure nothing's on fire. Give me 1 sec. I don't... Yikes. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Nothing's on fire. Let's go. So, I'm going to pull up our first random question for today. Yesterday I had a lot of fire out. I set up the table for a spell and it was like there was bed sheets everywhere. There were candles everywhere. It was a little bit concerning, but there were no fires, only the candles, so that was nice. But let's pull up our first random question. Hello! Hi, Minimalist! And Lightning Bug is our first question over on YouTube. I'll go ahead and change this here. Hello, Brunebot! Hello! Hi, Selima! Let's see. The Lightning Bug is the first one. What are the natives I've been seeing in meditation my blood relatives or past life relatives? Did panic for a brief minute because I was teaching. I was pulling out count, didn't hear it. Suddenly all I could smell was smoke. Oh no. I made sure I didn't blow them out because I was so afraid to blow them out, so I snuffed them. And that does cause a little bit more smoke. Hi, hi. Hi, Lightning Bug. So let's see. Oh, and I wanted to ask everyone. I edited my settings, and I want to make sure it's doing the thing. When people ask a question, do you hear a noise now? When people donate, do you hear a noise now? There's supposed to be noise. Ah, there we go. The wheel. King of Wands. Had incense burning yesterday? What kind? I had chocolate orange incense yesterday. I've not heard it. That's unfortunate. Moon. Okay. And Knight of Cups. Do noises hear noise? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, see, they're supposed to... Yeah, it's not doing it. It's that kind of thing, you know? Let's see if that changed it. I just did something. Executable. Let's try that. Chocolate orange, yeah. Oh, frankincense. That's funny because we have, we have myrrh incense, but we don't have frankincense. Then is it even truly noise? If a noise falls in the forest, does the tree hear it? The lightning bug, we have the wheel, King of Wands, the moon, and Knight of Cups. Hello, Doji! It's so good to see you! Having the moon here is really what shines. No pun intended. I do believe that these are spiritual ancestors or spirits of place. Like letting you know, like, hey, we're still here on the grounds. And you are sensitive enough to be picking them up. I would do some research because it's not... I don't think that just because you are sensitive is the only reason that they would reach out to you. I don't think that's the only reason. So I think checking your ancestry at all, checking for living members that you could talk to or speak to would be a really good idea. But I do believe these are like spirits of place. Hello, Cherry! Good to see you. How are you doing? Okay. Well, that's our very first random. Let me know if you hear noises. Eating cereal, man. I'm so excited for cereal. Our friend gave us, because they had a major emergency that we helped with on Tuesday, if you remember. And so they have left the country for now. And they've given us their cereal to eat. They said, just eat it, please. It's gonna go stale by the time we go back. Okay, I'll eat your cereal. I love cereal. I never buy cereal for myself because I know I'll just like eat it all. The point of cereal is in fact to eat it, and I will eat all of it, and that's a problem. So I don't buy it. Brune, of course. Yeah, no problems. Nobody has to stay here 100% of the time. Willybug! It's just for chill, just for being around, just for hanging out. I can't have an open bag of chips in my home. Hello, Bum Bum. Yeah, big mood. For me and Lynn, it's also Oreos. We don't buy Oreos because we will eat all of the Oreos. So Willybug's question, what nickname, pending title do the spirits call me and why? Oh my gosh, I love this question. Hi Rivy, hello, welcome in. What is Willybug's spiritual nickname? Oreos, my beloved. It's specifically Halloween Oreos that I go nuts for. World. I will not have a full bag for long. The locket opening gift goes here. Exactly. The sound worked! I saw it! I saw the sound working. Chariot. 9 of Swans. Oreos would be a good nickname. Ring-a-ding-ding, yeah. So I have, this whole time, the entire time, I've had sound for that, and I've had sound for all of the donation alerts. And it goes off on my computer because it's through the bot, so I thought y'all could hear it, but you couldn't. Ah! So I'm glad that you can hear it now. So, world reversed, chariot, 9 of Wands. World reversed and chariot together. I saw a picture of a hot air balloon. Like around the world in 80 days or whatever. 9 of Wands, too much. Like a hot air balloon that can't get very far off the ground. A hot air balloon that's very weighed down. Is there a special, like, name for that? Is there a cute name? Can we think of a cute name for a hot air balloon that's, like, not ready to lift off? Sandbag? I don't think that's a cute name. Can I get one more card and maybe I'll think of something cute here? Oh, thank you. Like the video to celebrate getting the bell to work. Cute. Blimp, maybe. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Gently warmed hot air balloon. Interesting. It's full of happy, like I'm seeing like a field, like a hot air balloon convention. You know what I mean. The photographers go crazy for hot air balloon conventions. But they're not taken off yet. They haven't taken off yet. Like, they're all still on the ground. And it's just so happy. It's full of joy. The Wizard. I guess you could... Wizard of Oz, maybe? I don't know. Hot air balloon. I feel like hot air balloon is an insult, but to me it's very joyful and very cute. Just like the hot air balloon sticker. Maybe that's the name. Hot air balloon? What would your hot air balloon be shaped like? Ooh. I think it's just depend on how it's used. Yeah, I think it would be cute if somebody's like... joy. Yeah. Like the thing... Bloony? Bloony is very good. Bloony is fantastic. Bloony, bloony, bloony. A hot air balloon? Yeah. Like a joyful hot air balloon. That's not quite in the air yet, but is filling up. Bloony! Saw one over the highway the other day. Ah, I loved seeing hot air balloons over the highway. Globito! Globito is good! Let's see. I'll go ahead and pull up chocolates. Watch out, Bloony. I don't know what kind of question I should ask. I don't know. That's a good question, you know? I'll see if I can come up with anything, or maybe someone else's question will inspire you. So Chocolates asked what's coming next to me in love. So I'm going to pull out the Marigold Tarot, because they're very good with romance questions. What's coming next for Chocolates in love? Ten of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups reversed, Five of Rings. You're so welcome, you're so welcome, Bloony. You're so welcome, Millybug. Fancy. Yeah, they're gorgeous cards. Ace of Cups is this skull that's like a pomegranate on the inside. It's really pretty. I'm gonna look up... No, I'm not gonna look up Five of Coins. I know what Five of Coins is. This is a warning. This is a warning, Chocolate, because they are saying you're going to find someone, Ace of Cups, that you have a crush on, that you get infatuated with, and you give up something important to you, or you give up too much for them, and then you come to really, really regret it later. So I'll say it again, I say it all the time. Tarot can read the future, but it reads the future that you are currently on. Any choice that you make that isn't on autopilot is going to affect the future. So now that you have the warning, you can absolutely avoid this situation. Don't give up something important or give up too much for a crush. You will end up regretting it. Ad break in 4 on Twitch, early morning. Oh, yeah. It's not the message I wanted to give you, Chocolates, but hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully it's useful. I'm in danger. I wouldn't call it danger, right? It's a little bit different than that. Hello, Brunbuck. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, let's see. I'm going to pull up our next random question, which is Hanishma. Don't have a crush or anything yet, so well, I think you're gonna get one soon. And just remember, if they ask for something too big, you're allowed to say no. It's very hard, but you're allowed to say no. Anishma's question, what does my guides want to tell me about my energetic connection with this person? Okay. What does this connection look like? Ooh. They have a lot to say. I'll tell you that. They have a lot to say and they can't quite get their words in order. Good, I'm glad, Chocolates. Yeah, Cherry has a Ko-fi page for rune readings if you're interested. I think that's really cool. I always wanted to get into runes, but I never did, so I think it's really cool that Cherry got into them. I remember when I was little, like, collecting fun rocks and, like, staring at the, like, engraving tool in the Harbor Freight. Like, I want that so bad. I want to make my own runes. Hermit? Of course, Jerry. Hierophant reversed. Oh, Cherry, it's alright. We love you too. 7 of Wands. Okay. Hermit. Hierophant reversed. 7 of Wands. Not good. It's a bit hydrate. Oh, my water's empty. I'll have to go fill it. Ad starts in like 20 seconds on Twitch, so I'll finish this reading and then I'll go fill up my water. So this energetic connection feels purple. It feels black. It feels spiky, and kind of goopy at the same time. It's not good. It's not good. There's a clash there. It doesn't want... It's not a good connection in my opinion. It feels like there would be a lot of fighting and a lot of like not listening to each other. Like both of you kind of have your ears closed to the other person. I don't know why. Weird. The tech struggles, and it isn't even Mercury retrograde. Yeah, tech has been just simply not working for me since Tuesday morning. So I need a stretch redeem. I got a wiggle redeem, which is my stretch redeem. I should change it to wiggle/stretch. So I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. and be right back. I was joking with Lynn yesterday that we should set up Toulouse to play Pokemon. Hi, Nick. It's good to see you. How are you doing? So ad break, 1 more minute over on Twitch, but I had to go refill my water bottle. But I heard that, like, I've seen, like, fish, playing Pokemon. How come my cat can't do it? How come my cat can't do it? My cat can figure it out. My cat uses buttons to talk to us already. He can figure out Pokemon. Hello, blood type. Welcome in. Thank you. I love this one too. I love it a lot. I love it because the sleeves are so very long. And I found it next to the trash. So I just washed it like twice and now it's mine. It's like my favorite color blue. So I'm very happy with it. Called Bloony. Yeah, we figured out the spirits think Willybug's like a balloon full of joy, a hot air balloon, and so now they're Bloony. Aw, thank you, Jerry. No, this is one of my favorites. I love this sweater. 525 subs, hitting the goal, 50 likes. Good question. Hi, Gemini, welcome in. Don't worry about the bot. She just gets confused when your very first message is your question. Just go ahead and post your question one more time. Yeah, the sleeves are extra long on this one. It's real nice. So Selma's up next. Why am I delayed for getting a job? What is the hope for Salam? A balloon does not know stealth. I'm here to fly. Exactly. What's the delay? Okay. 3 of Swords reversed. Strength. Page of Wands. Hanged Man. I know I need to do something different, but everything feels non-negotiable. Yeah, it's a big mood. Blood type. Let's see what we get here. 3 of Swords reversed. Strength. Page of Wands. Hanged Man. What is the delay? A hold. A hold. A stuck. A hold. Page of Wands. Start. 3 of Swords reversed. What's the delay, though? Sword. There is no delay? Like you're looking at it the wrong direction? The bell was there the whole time, I just didn't know that you couldn't hear it. The bell is for when someone submits a question. And then there's also other noises I didn't know you couldn't hear. For like donations and stuff. Can I get one more, please? What's the delay? Eight of Swords makes sense here, but what can we do to help it? What can we do to help the delay? Blitzer, welcome in. Hello. The Fool and Justice. What can we do to help the delay? There is absolutely a way out of this. Eight of Swords is about a prison that you don't realize you can escape easily. And then we have the Fool and the Justice card. To me, that reads, especially with like job hunting, it reads as like apply to everything. And be kind of... Justice is like you have to put in the work, you have to tailor your resume to places, you have to put in the cover letter, but Fool to me is also like volume. So maybe make like 2, 3 tops different resumes or different cover letters, and then just really mass apply places. I don't want to say lower your expectations with the Fool, but like broaden your search. Apply for stuff that maybe is a little bit above where you think you are and also a little bit below. Like, broaden your search. You can get through this. Eight of Swords is really important here because that means that you can get out. It's, like I said, a prison that you don't realize you can easily escape. Marigolds aren't silver, though. Yeah, this is the Marigold Tarot. It's really gorgeous. Full of skulls and skeletons. And marigolds, obviously. It's a very, very pretty deck. I just filmed our deck tour that everyone has been asking for yesterday. I need to film a little bit more and then do the editing, but I'm really excited to get that out because I know it's been requested a lot. Just gonna wiggle a little bit, I'm sorry. There we go. Can't be if you don't move with your eyes. Silver. Yeah, the Mirror Oracle is silver. It's real pretty. This one's for like really spiritual based questions or like deity questions. Stuff like that. Lapine ink stonks. Oh, cards say yes. Cards say if we put in buy the stonks. So I'm going to pull our next random question. Is Gemini. Oh, and I just put away that deck. What's coming in my love life and possibly when will it happen? Okay, let's see what we can get here. Yeah, cards are like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to do that one. So we're going to pull out Marigold again. My bad for putting it away. What's coming in love for Gemini? And possibly when? Two of Swords. So I'll do my little spiel here. I think it's been long enough. If you're over on the YouTube side, please remember to like the video. We're trying to get that up to 40. We're trying to get it up to 40 today. It really helps push out the video to more people. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell your friends. Join the Discord. Link is in the pinned comment on both Twitch and on YouTube. If you want to make sure that your reading is guaranteed to be read this stream, consider tipping. It really helps. Over on the Ko-fi or straight through to Twitch is fine. $1 gets your question bumped up to be read right away. $5 for a follow-up question. Commissions on the Ko-fi and shop items like my stickers on the Ko-fi count towards super chats. Count towards bumping up your question or getting a second one. So check that out if you want to. Bunny's going to use what in love? And like what we are out cat deck probably. There we go. 4 of Cups. 2 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups. Gemini, I think you're going to meet someone soon who's like easy to talk to, but like easy to cry to. Like really, I don't want to say like trauma dumping, but it feels like it's a very fast connection. Like it's the kind of friends that I like to make, which is you meet them and then like you're immediately talking about really deep stuff, really weird stuff right away. That's how you know that you're good for each other. I think you're going to meet someone like that soon, and you might end up talking to them for a long time. You might end up crying a bit, but like a release kind of cry, like you're talking to them about something bad that happened, and it's good to get it off your chest. A safe person, yes, a very safe person. I don't know if this is going to be romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be. But I'm really glad that you get to meet someone this safe and this good for you. When's the last time you thought about the Roman Empire? Probably yesterday. And right now. How about you? A well-adjusted Cancer is nice. They're just few and far between. What? But yeah, a nice happy cry, a nice release cry. Like letting stuff out and feeling like you're seen, feeling like you're heard. I'm gonna take a drink. Does anyone have plans this weekend? I'm gonna be playing Stardew later tonight. Very excited about that. And then tomorrow I'm going to an art museum. Love a good art museum. Just the usual? Yeah. I feel like I ask my English students that a lot. Like, do you have any plans this weekend? And they're always like, no, I'm just gonna stay home. Okay. Work! No. Pull our next random. And it's minimalist. Will my desired future come true? See a friend on Sunday. Good. Mini golf. Ooh. Love to see it. So minimalist has a really, really big question of, will my desired future come true? Vibe with a guide? Probably a good idea. I need to schedule guide vibing time into my schedule. Justice reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Oh, they're all reversed, so let's pull them up. Justice, Three of Wands, King of Wands. With some planning, yes. With some planning, yes. King of Wands is a good one for this. It looks like you'd be maybe self-employed doing something you really like, or otherwise just happy, just genuinely happy, especially outside of work. Justice feels like your work-life balance or your finances are very well settled down. It's just going to take Three of Wands some planning. But you have the energy, you have the resources, you have everything else. You just need some planning. Fix this just a little bit. Just a little bit. I have to put this away like every time I teach English because it's in the way. And so I have to readjust it every time we do tarot. Hi Jazz, welcome in. Dolly, hello. It's so good to see you. It's been a good minute. How was your trip? You think tarot works just the same online as opposed to IRL? Depends on what you mean by online, because I do think that the connection would be stronger IRL, but with streaming, I think that it's basically the same. I think if you go to like a website that pulls cards for you, or like, if you, I don't know, people are using like AI to pull cards, like, I don't think those would work. You have to have like a person do it for you. Cookie! Hello, it's so good to see you! I refuse to wear your chains. Ooh, that's a good one. And then our next random question. Chains are so metal. Is Brune. Reading for the coming week. Yes. Page of Wands. Yeah, it really threw me for a loop when I first learned about it, Cookie. And Two of Wands. Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Two of Wands. Reading for the coming week. It might be a little bit topsy-turvy. I think that you are going to have a good time with Page of Wands here, but if you had like a plan for this week, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to get pushed around. Things will be added. Things will be shuffled. It's going to turn out fine. Like I said, you're going to have a good week. But don't expect to get what you expect to get done. Hi, UI. It's good to see you. Good questions from everybody in here. To get done by me or by someone else? Ooh, that's a good question. Like if you... I was assuming by you, but if you're like hiring someone else to get stuff done, that might also be affected. So let's pull one more card just to find out. How do I teach students? Do you think spamming vocab helps in general? I learned English somehow via osmosis. Yet I can't do the same now with learning Russian. I think that a lot of what my students work with, or I think what teaches my students fastest is like conversation. You're not hiring anyone to send that. Okay, that's why it's not giving me a card, right? Dolly! Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Well, expect the unexpected then. If you expect to do nothing, there's going to be stuff to do. You're going to have a good time, but expect things to come up. Those sounds. Thank you, yes. Donation times, yeah. Those were going the whole time, my dudes. I just thought you could hear them, but nobody could hear them. So, yeah, we have sound effects. Kinesthetic learner. That would be really hard with a language. That would be hard with a language for sure. I don't know about that. I'm not getting over this new development. The sounds or being a hot air balloon? So Dolly left us a tip. Thank you so much. Missed you. Thank you. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and bump Dolly. And what is your first question? What's your first question, Dolly? I already bumped dolls? Oh no! I didn't realize you had. My bad. A general spirit guide message. Okay. No problem. For me, I'm trying to learn Spanish through osmosis. I'm trying to watch a lot of content in Spanish. It's slow, I'll tell you that much. But I noticed that the students that I have that are doing the best will try very hard to talk to me, try very hard to have a conversation and use what's in their head. And that's what I don't do with my teacher, and that's why I'm struggling. So, like, I know what the problem is, but fixing it is such a different issue. Is it working, Bunny? Is that method working for you in learning Spanish? Más o menos. Más o menos. I'm getting pretty good at listening because I'm listening to things, but and I'm pretty okay at reading, but writing is and speaking is terrible. My speaking's terrible. What method? Like osmosis. Like trying to just surround yourself with the language you're learning. I think it works very well for reading and listening, but it doesn't work very well for speaking at all. You have to like have a conversation partner for speaking. I'm here for violence, not to read. Hello, Yandere! Welcome in, hello! A lot of people have really good questions, Cookie, so you might be inspired by someone else. So I'm going to go further into depth for Dolly, but for this first one we have general spirit reading. The Sun, we love to see it. Judgment. And 8 of Cups reversed. Sun, Judgment, 8 of Cups reversed. Can you tell me more about this 8 of Cups? Knight of Rings. 2 of Wands is a... Me ofrezco como ayudante para conversar en español. Ah, gracias. I get so nervous. I can barely talk to my teacher. I don't know if I could talk to somebody else. Maybe I should force myself to try and play a game I mean, I play games in Spanish already, but I mean like on stream or something. Knight of Rings. Knight of Cups. Reverse. Knight of Rings. Sun. Judgment. Are you... I know you just got back from vacation, Dolly, but I'm a little bit... Are you pushing yourself too hard towards your goals? Are you pushing yourself too hard spiritually? I'm worried with 8 of Cups reversed and then the Sun that you're headed towards burnout. Knight of Rings makes me think it's about like finances and stuff. Spanish game on stream sounds fun. Okay. Ooh. Judgment. 4 of Wands reversed. For work. But mostly like just like not having love and friend time. Like you're not... 8 of Cups reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. Like you don't have enough time with your friends. You don't have enough time laughing. You don't have enough time giggling. Oh, you just got back from vacation though. Interesting. I'm gonna put these away. I'm gonna pull one more card, please. Not sure if I'm pushing myself. Maybe something I'm not realizing. Yeah, that's why I'm like, am I reading this wrong? That's why I'm gonna ask the cards for one more. I think that's a good idea, Lynn. The Sun again. Ace of Swords. I studied Russian in college. I had a lot of fun with it. Until suddenly language wasn't fun anymore. But I really enjoyed it. That's a whole story. That's a whole story, but I'm deaf. Stream audio keeps lagging. Oh, let me check my... Nope, not that one. Stats. Drop frames. Checking, real quick checking. Stream health. YouTube says stream is healthy. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think it's on my end, unfortunately. If it is, I can't fix it. Ja, nezná rusky. Yeah. If you start something up, Dolly, remember to perhaps let something else go. Just so you make sure that you have enough space for things in your day for rest and stuff. Is that what it means? Yeah, it means I don't know Russian. No, don't be sorry about that, Dolly. I'm sorry it's happening during your reading. I'm going to take that as, like, the reading wasn't quite correct. Because I was very confused reading it the whole time, and if stream was, like, glitching out for you, then that doesn't seem correct either. Doesn't seem like a good sign. The sun, though. If you notice anything about the sun, as like a sign or a signal from spirits, do pay attention to that. They have something to say. Something to say about taking care of yourself and burnout, but I'm very confused about what it is. Do you have another question? Dolly, do you have another question? Learning another language consciously is so painful. Okay, so you used the word painful. Is it kind of a physical pain, but not really? Because I've been... When I started this for like the first year of learning Spanish consciously, was like this really uncomfortable, almost physically painful feeling. And I felt crazy. I was Googling it all the time. And I wasn't getting a lot of results. Get them when I'm bored. A message from the Two of Wands. Of course you can, Dolly. 15 likes is a good start. We're going for 40 today. We can get to 40 likes over on YouTube. Get a message from the Two of Wands. Well, we have that Eight of Cups back. Two of Rings reversed. Chariot reversed. At bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. Can I get confirmation for that? Before I say that out loud. Death. There might be something, Dolly, a big change coming, and that might be part of why you're not we're not making sense of your reading. Page of Cups and the Devil. Because again, I'm getting a lot of that, like, same energy out of this one, but it's a little bit different. Because this one, it feels like buckle up. Like, the Two of Rings here almost feels like handcuffs. Like, the spirit has handcuffed you to them and is, like, driving away. Like, forcing you to go have fun. Forcing you to make this big change that'll be good for you. And if the change is that big, that would make trying to figure out what's going on in your life a lot harder. Hello, Gaidane! Welcome in! Oh no, we absolutely are, Sen. We absolutely are. Is there anything else, Dolly, that you would like to ask? My spirit guides should do that, but alas, to have fun is to have money. Not always. Not always. That's something really, really important to ask yourself is like, what is fun to me that isn't about money? What joy do I get out of life that isn't about money? About me, just asking about a person's plan, intention towards me, about myself. No, okay, so we have the 2 rules, which is to be kind, and the second one is questions have to be about a spirit or about yourself. I can't answer questions about how other people will think or feel or do on stream. I can do that in a commission, but I can't do that on stream. So questions about intentions of other people or what they think about you or what they're gonna do, I can't do that on stream. Thank you for checking, though. Thank you very much for checking. Yeah, the vibe check between 2 people is a good loophole for that one. It helps me out a lot. No other questions. Oh, thank you, Dolly. You already come in with a built skill tree. Anything outside your skill tree you can never learn no matter how much effort you apply. Interesting. So kind of like a predestination kind of vibe. Making art with what I have. Exactly. For you. But can I ask about what's coming for me? Yes, you can, Gaidane. Yes, you can. If you're like, what's coming for me in love or what's coming for me in career, those are all good questions. So I'm going to pull up our next random question for today. And that's going to be Princess Cherry. I'm still thinking about Blitzer's comment about the skill tree. I think it's more nuanced than that. I believe in quadruple Calvinistic predestination. If it works for you, it works for you. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from it. I don't think I believe that. I do think that some things are going to be way easier for you than others, but I don't think there's anything like you can't do. There's just stuff that you have like a built-in, maybe even you could call it talent for, but the talent's only going to make it easy to start. It's not really going to help down the road. In love and career. Gaiden, yeah, that's a good question, Gaiden. It lets the cards pick one, because if there's nothing coming new in career for a while, then it'll focus on love, and if there's not anything in love happening for a while, it'll focus on career, that kind of thing. That's a good question. So Cherry's question was, what advice does Alice the Sprite have for me? Ooh, okay. Thank you, Gaiden. 3 of Cups. That's so sweet. What else does Alice have for Cherry? There are aptitudes the soul has that aligns with our current path. All swords look all things to the right. Yes, Yandere, I think I'm more in line with you, yeah. It is determined for me to believe in determinism. That's fair. I swear I saw a card flip. Maybe I didn't. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I think that's just the card saying I didn't see something flip. Can I get 2 more cards for Cherry from Alice, please? Oh, wait. 7 of Cups. Maybe I did see it flip. Death reverse. A lot of cups here. Adds up to 10. Death reversed. There's a lot of joy here. Three of Cups is about joy with people, joy with friends, joy partying, joy sharing things, sharing love, sharing companionship. 7 of Cups. I'm going to read the specific, what this artist says about 7 of Cups. Imagination and fantasy. Death reverse. For a while, it might be good to work, especially with other people, on like art. This can be like enjoying other people's art or making your own art, or both is probably the best idea. But working with others for creating dreams, creating your ideal, creating joy. Maybe not drawing though. Whatever you want to do, right? And art doesn't have to be like high skill or highbrow stuff. It can be as simple as like making up a fantasy world with your friends and brainstorming how it works. right? There's a sense of connection here and a sense of like daydreaming and creation, and not necessarily about like, oh, I'm making beautiful art. It's like the point of it is the creation, the daydreaming, the making something out of nothing in your head, coming up with the idea. You don't need anything for this either. I do that for free. Exactly. Do it more. I don't know what to do with it. Share it with people. Do it with other people. There's going to be a joy that comes from that. Maybe y'all will solve philosophy. I love that idea. I would love to solve philosophy. How would you go about that? Solving philosophy. I feel like you would start with a YouTube video explaining 325 ideas, right? I don't know, says Cherry. If that's the case... Let's pull one more card for Cherry. Because it could also be talking about how your wildest... Same card, Eight of Cups. Dreaming. Your wildest dreams can come true. Three of Cups, celebrating those dreams coming true, right? Death is about change. Changing from your dream not being true to your dream being true. Right? So maybe working on not just like daydreaming about art stuff, but maybe daydreaming about IRL stuff. And having other people to bounce those ideas off of and help you eventually get to realizing them. Three of Wands, planning. Yeah. So that's okay. Dreams coming true. Planning. Brainstorming, bouncing ideas off of people that you trust. That makes more sense. Thanks for the pushback, Cherry. Never-ending story mentioned. You're welcome, Princess Cherry, of course. Hi, Adnan. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our next random question. We're doing all right in here. We're doing pretty good. Talking about the nature of the universe and how to solve philosophy. Cordo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So Anne asked, about my career. I'm doing interviews these days and haven't received any updates, and I'm losing all hope. Ooh. It is that kind of job market out there. To be running and running and running through. Cherry on the Twitch side says, same, in all caps. King of Cups and the Lovers. A Knight of Wands. Cordo, yes you may. We do readings randomly in here. We have 2 rules. First is to be kind, and second is that the reading must be about a spirit or about yourself. I can't do questions about how other people think or feel in a stream. I can do them on a commission, but not in a stream. You can put, once you think of a question, you can put it into chat with "my question is," and then the question. The bot will grab it, put it into the hat, and then I pull randomly from the hat. So anyone's welcome to a question. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered, because I usually can't get to everyone, it is a $1 donation either on Ko-fi or on Twitch. And if you want a second question, a $5 donation is appreciated. So Peculiar, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. King of Cups, Lovers, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Happy unbirthday to all. Thank you so much, Nick. I'll have to go celebrate tonight. Lynn made, like, fake cookie dough last night out of chickpeas. And it was very good, and I might want to make more. So, Anne, this feels like you might want to pivot. That's not usually the answer that I try to give somebody who's asking about job-related stuff or finance-related stuff. But it looks like you might want to choose something more... something that makes you happier. Hello, Spoonie! Welcome! Something that makes you happier, and almost I'm seeing something like more physical. I don't know what that means, but like I see you like working with flowers. I don't know. Working outside? An artist? I can't tell. But is there... And we are not hustle culture people here. I will put a stop to that immediately if somebody tries to do that. But is there something you can do as like a side hustle that is for art or something else that makes you very, very happy? Because the Lover's card here is about choices. Make a choice to pivot to something else. So interesting. Something that makes you much happier. Something that is more tangible? Very confused about what that means. Angel, you mentioned in the past, want me tonight. Ooh, good question, Peculiar. If you're over on the YouTube side, don't forget to like the stream. We're trying to get to 40 today. Sky, welcome in. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Capricorn grind set. Nice. Physics practice. That's probably a good thing to get lost in. Ah, okay. So our next random question is UI. And I will give a 5-minute warning ad break coming on Twitch. UI's question is, how does August look for me? Any good news? Nox, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you. Very excited for that. So what does August look like for UI? Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. Hierophant and Judgment. That's an Echo. Those two were together earlier. Can I get one more for UI, please? Thank you. King of Cups. Of course, Lynn. No problem. Any good news? You're going all in on something. All in on some kind of hyper-focus or education or training. You want to learn something. You're like doubling down on whatever this is. King of Cups at the detriment of your relationships. Now, if it's like studying or something, I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a terrible thing. As long as you're just busy and not treating others badly. Can I get one more for clarification here? About this King of Cups in particular. The Star. Okay, no, you're just busy. You're just busy. But you have UI, some kind of very big hyper focus in August that's going to suck you in. It doesn't look like that's a bad thing, though. You're going to be busy. You'll probably miss out with hanging out with friends and stuff, but in the end, it'll work out well for you. It looks like this hyper focus is something that is something good for your growth instead of something random and unhelpful. That's what employment is for, more or less, yeah. Thank you so much, Peculiar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's pull up Peculiar real quick. Ragad, welcome in. It's good to see you. And what is this? Angel. Is there anything this angel wants to say? That spending too much money in an artist alley, big mood. Ten of Swords reversed. Knight of Rings. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, there were sound effects the whole time. I just didn't realize you couldn't hear them. You have exam in August. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It looks like you're going to do well with them. Madoka or Kaoru. Big mood. They're doing that for you. They're taking away all your pain, so that makes sense. More for Madoka than anything. Knight of Rings, Six of Wands. We're looking up Six of Wands real quick for this particular one because I'm sorry, but the symbolism on this one is lacking. Confidence and victory superiority. I think that you're going to be getting a promotion or a different job or something like that. A raise. A really good commission, but like one that you really want to do because the Ten of Swords is reversed, which means it's a really good feeling. Madoka and Kaoru are wildly different to me. I mean, they are, but they're both angels. Like, they're both angels. Looking for some angelic-looking Madoka print. Ooh. Actually, that would be really good. But some kind of very good money happening. That makes you feel good. Like I said, like a promotion, a raise, a commission that you actually get really excited for. Something that comes with comfort. Something that comes with baggage letting go, which is why I think that probably not a commission, because that would put more baggage on your shoulders. I don't know. Good yay for good money, yes. Madoka cares for all, and Kaoru is just really locked in on one, yes. Yeah, yep. I can claim this. I love that for you, Peculiar. You can come visit! Yeah! So thank you for that good employment money. And we'll go ahead and we have a minute break left on Twitch, so I'm going to take a quick wiggle break for myself and be right back, and then we'll dive back into random questions. So, be right back, everybody. Once I figure out what's going on with my OBS. There we go. Be right back. What? Thank you for the head pat that you didn't get to see. Thank you. Hello, Pleiades. Hello, welcome in. Well, let's see. No, I have not done Pleiades question. I didn't even realize that they were in there. 1 squajillion Jupa dollars. Thank you, Sky. For the 1 squajillion Jupa dollars. I will hoard those like a dragon. This guy wanting to know about my ancestors' spirit guides. I'm very bad relationship with my mother's side of the family. So no one even knows. And no one even knows who my dad is. Okay. We'll go ahead and pull you up onto the desk. And I'm going to pull out the Mirror Oracle. Because they are all about that spiritual side. So I'd like to pull 1 or 2 from these ones, and then probably 1 or 2 from Hush. Jupa dollars are going to be the next Bitcoin. Heck yeah. For immediate parents. Oh my god. The gate. That's so much to deal with, Sky. Hold on. The effigy. Okay, we're doing a little bit more than 2 here. So we have the gate, blooms, thief, and effigy. And I have to learn to just get in here and look it up. So they're not in alphabetical order. So, let's see. Effigy's 57. Great, but where's the gate? 39. It says, the gate preoccupies itself with obstacles, boundaries, and barriers. The card asks questions about circumstances that block the way forward. Okay. Obviously, you have described to me the circumstances that block your way forward. Bruh, a skeleton is on fire is on the nose. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. What gate and boundaries do we establish in order to keep ourselves safe? What thresholds must we cross in order to grow and make ourselves anew? What holds us back? Okay. So we have to be aware of like our boundaries here, which you seem to be extremely well aware. And then blooms. Different deck today. Yeah, right now we're working with the Mirror Oracle for Sky. Bloom. Bloom. Where's the bloom? Blooms, 87. So we know... Oh, there's the thief. Perfect. Blooms. Stands straight, noble, and proud. Encourages us to take note of the things that are growing around us. What has been sown and what has been reaped. It's important to recognize the effort that goes into a successful harvest. Be grateful for the collaboration, patience, and love needed in order to help our ambitions flourish. Bloom asks us to be grateful, gracious, and mindful of all the hard work that's been done and what remains to be done. So to me, that says, like, obviously your living relatives are having a tough time supporting you, from what I've heard. Any kind of success, the ancestors here want to tell you that they're very proud of like what you've done for yourself, how you've managed to lift yourself up to such a point without them, without the ancestors that are living right now, right? They're very proud of that. And they're like, we want to be pushing you up. We want to be behind you. We are behind you. Right? Boundaries can also be seen as boundaries I put up between me and my mom. Yes. Right? That's a good thing. That's a good thing to have those kinds of boundaries. the thief. While birds are associated with stealing shiny, valuable objects in folklore, these beliefs are largely unsubstantiated in reality or misunderstood. The thief invites us to investigate our prejudices, misunderstandings, and miscommunications, and our interactions with myth, how a story can become larger than reality itself, and proliferate so widely that none question it. Huh. This card can suggest miscommunications, breakdown in hierarchy, and illusions. It can also symbolize loss, deception, and an absence of control. People putting that misunderstanding onto you, misunderstanding your ancestors, painting you as, like the bird's painted as a thief when it isn't. You're painted as someone that you're not. Or you're maybe looking into your ancestors and they're not who they think they are. I don't think that's it. I think it's that you're painted as someone you're not. And then the effigy is... where is it? 57. I love Blue Jays and their little drag queen eyeliner. It's so true. It says effigies are crude impersonations of a despised person made of straw, fabric, or any other materials. These creations are then burned or abused, typically to express displeasure with the person in question. The card asks us questions about our frustration and anger. Is it narrowed and specific? Are there signs pointing to a distinct person or circumstance? Do we find ourselves the subject of vitriol in another's eye? What forces are at play that manipulate our emotions? The effigy implies frustration, fury, and pointed dislike or despair. Yikes. Extremely on point. The thief and the effigy, extremely on point here. Your ancestors understand your circumstances. I should make an effigy of my mom. Amazing idea. Good idea, yes. Good idea. Your ancestors understand your circumstances, that like it's very hard to find them if you want to find their names or something. They're trying to let you know they're there regardless. They're there with you whether or not you know their names, whether or not you know who they are. They're still yours. You're still theirs. You can't... They're also extremely proud of you about how far you've come without the help of them, without the help of your living relatives. They want to tell you how high you are, right? And then they're angry. They're angry about how you and them have been painted as people who they're not, and angry about everything else that happened, because they should be. That kind of anger is unique and valid. And if you work with them, I'm sure you know that would be a boundary and a gate that you would have to work with. Fox, hello, welcome in. Declined any payouts because I no longer have a beard and can't be identified. Oh my god. I wonder if that painted as they're not is how I paint them, or society at their time or current time. I was reading it as society now and in the past. I wasn't reading it as how you paint them. But if there's something that's itching at you, it is good to explore that. Maybe it could be something in your head. Hello, Lana! How are you? We're doing okay in here. We're doing a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of fun? We're having a lot of fun! Like the deck today, thank you. This is the Mirror Oracle that I pulled out. This is a deck that is all about the spirits, all about spirituality, and has very little to do with the real world, the physical world. So I pulled it out for a spirit reading, and I think it went very well. It was very dark, though. And yeah, and then this is the Marigold deck, which is by the same artist. So thank you for the 1 squadrillion Jupidollars. I tend to paint them as evil. I kind of believe anyone related biologic to me is insane. Oh no. So maybe I'll explore that too. Yeah, that's probably part of it then. I can't wait. I'm trying to start a tarot and maybe expand my tarot collection. Yeah. Oh no, I love both of these decks. I love both of these decks. The Mirror Tarot is, or the Mirror Oracle is just one that is like for very specific questions. So that's up for Sky. Thank you so much for the donation. And then we'll pull up our next random question. Oh, I already have an idea of how Current Society paints. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to, Sky. You're welcome to talk about it in the Discord. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here too. I want to make sure that you get enough sleep. But it is very nice to have you around. So CJ on Twitch is up next. What does my spirit want to tell me? Three of Cups. 4 of Wands reversed. King of Rings. 3 of Cups. 4 of Wands reversed. King of Rings. Can you tell me more about 4 of Wands reversed? You're very welcome, Sky. I'm glad I got to read for you. Knight of 3 of Rings. The Moon. Blood type! Thank you for the head pat. Thank you! We'll go ahead and get you bumped. Cherry, I would recommend, sometimes they have this thing where you can choose to use your, like, government ID or to, like, take a selfie. So if you can email them, call them, something. You did both. Yeah, absolutely. They require both now. Fun! Cool! Love that! I love the panopticon that we're under. How wonderful it is to be subservient to the panopticon. I love it so much. Yeah. You can get past this, but it's so stupid. Knight of Cups, 3 of Rings, reversed. Moon. Okay, so you have a weird one, TJ. Confirmed by the fact that the moon is here. The moon is about it being cloudy, about the future being uncertain, about answers being unclear. And now we're here. So I'm gonna explain to you what is like weird about this. I get the feeling that you're going to be like... Okay. Three of Cups is about joy and celebration. About connecting with loved ones and sharing joy and celebrating what is good happening in your life. Four of Wands is also about like getting together with community, getting together with your friends and family and being happy together. So having one of these upright and one of them reversed in the same reading is really strange. So I asked for clarification and I got Three of Rings reversed, which is about like not working well together with other people. And Knight of Cups, which is about having big emotions. And then King of Rings is about power and money. I think it's unclear, of course, but I'm thinking that the thread here is that you might get like a new job that seems very good and you celebrate with your friends, and then the job actually is terrible and you don't like it, you hate your coworkers, you hate how you don't have any time to be with other people that you love, and that big emotion of happiness changes to a big emotion of sadness. Now, that's only a guess because they all came out in like a weird order and the moon is here. It's unclear. But big emotions, struggling to work with people, and yet being joyful and happy with people at the same time. There's King of Ring. Yeah, something's weird is going on in your near future. If you get like a job offer for something with really strange hours, I know that the job market absolutely is terrible right now, so I'm not going to tell you to not take it, but do take into mind how weird hours affect your life and affect your ability to be with friends and family. Hello, Red Roses. Welcome in. I'll remind everybody over on the YouTube side to please like the video. We're trying to get up to 40 today, and I think we can do it. It really helps push it out to new people so that new people can find us. And then I'll stop pushing the Ko-fi while we get this sorted. Thank you, Lynn. What if I already have a weird time schedule job? Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. To me, are you already struggling with being with people? Are you already struggling with like loneliness or people being kind of resentful about your hours? Are you having any problems about your coworkers? Blood type asked, did I get bumped? Did you get bumped? You might have gotten bumped. Glass of water, hello! I got my water. I got my water and I'm working on it. I do have some issues trying to hang out with my friends. Yeah, I'm worried that that's going to get worse, CJ. But with the moon there, I don't know. It could be getting better in some ways and worse in others. Since it's so cloudy and hazy, I'm not really sure what's going on. But I'm under the assumption that it's going to get worse in some ways and better in others, and you'll have big emotions about both of those things. Goodbye, glass of water. Thank you for reminding everyone to drink. Thank you for being here. It's always a joy when you pop in. So, let's see. Of course, CJ. Sorry that your reading wasn't very clear. Usually that happens when things are changing. So maybe something's happening behind the scenes for you. Ding, ding, dings. Are new questions? Yes, they are. I thought y'all could read it or could hear it the entire time, and you could not. I thought wrong. I need to like listen and watch my own streams, but that's so much time. So yeah, we just got it fixed. So we're gonna pull up blood type, whose question was unknown. What's your question, blood? What sign is the moon in at the moment? Good question. I have no idea. Ding, ding, ding kind of helps. I love that. Yeah, I have it set up for new questions, and I have it set up for different donation alerts. And then I wanted to find some good sounds for the summoning cycle. Maybe like a creepy little laugh when I start to hold the May plush. I don't know. I actually saw the Man on the Moon. I've never seen the Man on the Moon, but we moved down here to the Southern Hemisphere, and now I can see the rabbit on the moon so clearly. She's just up there, grinding mochi. Very easy to see. I never saw the Man on the Moon. Gemini moon. Revelation makes sense. She just conjuncted Uranus. Okay. Blood's question was, what can I cut to help my finances? Everything feels non-negotiable right now. Right. I remember that. What can we cut? Let's see. Not this deck. Oh, it is! Oh, thank you for telling me! Yeah, this is definitely the wrong mic being used. Hold on. Okay, are we... There we go. Thank you for telling me! Thank you for telling me, Nick. Yeah, that was the wrong mic. We blame Mercury retrograde. Mercury's not even in retrograde. Cards are different now. Yes, this is the Pagan Cats, and now the... Yeah? Now the camera's frozen? See, everything's gonna make sense when I do my behind the scenes video and show you guys my setup. You're gonna be like, what is happening here? Why are you doing this? There we go. No, what? Lily, no audio. What do you mean? It cut off a while ago. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, here I am. I'm back now, I think. I assume that everyone can see and hear me and see the camera. I haven't said anything about the reading other than I pulled these full 4 cards and the card said that that wasn't everything, so then I pulled 10 of Wands reversed. So we have Knight of Cups reversed, 6 of Pentacles, the Wheel, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands reversed. Ominous silence. Wait, y'all still don't hear me? Wait, you still don't hear me? I can hear Bunny though. Okay, Nick can hear me. I'm not speaking into the void. Okay, thank you, Parisian. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Okay, cool. What are we doing? We can't. It all feels non-negotiable. 10 of Wands reversed. There's something here. A change with the wheel. You seemed excited about the wheel card, and I'm wondering what you were thinking. But you might need to change something quite large, like what apartment you're in or something. There's also 6 of Pentacles, which is about sharing with your community. Is there something that you can share, like, I don't know. Maybe we can cook for you. You can save on groceries. I don't know. Something like that is something your community can take care of you with or help you with. Ace of Cups. 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is a lot of like, it all feels non-negotiable. You cannot get rid of like your own therapy. That is, I don't think that you would ever consider that, but the cards are putting it out there as a like, you can't do that reminder. And Ace of Cups. Don't cut too much that you like don't have any joy, right? And I'm still gonna pull one more because they're still telling me there's more in here. What are we doing? Question I ask myself every day. Yeah, every single day. Sometimes hourly. It pulled me in. Oh, I hope we can help, Parisian. I hope we can help. Because that's what I want to do, is have a comfy place that feels good to just sit and chill. There's no expectations. As long as I can help people, that's what I want. Got one more. One more for blood. I do want to move to a cheaper place with a bedroom, but my lease isn't up till June. Yeah. What else is missing for blood? Because you told me something was missing for blood. Blood, I would recommend that you pull some cards for yourself, because the cards keep telling me that there's something else that you need to hear, but they're not giving it to me. They're not, like, giving me the cards, which is very strange. So I would pull some cards for yourself about this. But definitely moving house or making another kind of very, very large change is a good idea. I don't know what else it would be other than moving house. And or kind of looking to your friends, looking to your community for some kind of support. So, tell us about your grocery bill. Okay. So then... My voice is so soothing. Thank you. I'm gonna pull up our next random reading, which is Parisian. Am I gonna get successful in life? Asking the big questions. Knave of Wands. Oh yeah, I did! If you look in my videos, I have a guided meditation to help you sleep, if that is at all helpful. People said that they were listening to my VODs in order to go to sleep, and I was like, what? You deserve better than that. So we did the guided meditation to help people out. Ooh, okay. Strength reverse. If I get lucky, feel free. And my question is not okay, feel free to change it. Okay, Heliani, no problems. No problems. So we have 8 of Pentacles, which is a really good sign with this question. This is about hard work paying off in expertise. This cat is like I always thought of him as like a tradesperson. He's showered in like medals and achievements because he's done his best and trained to be a fantastic whatever he is, right? Knave of Wands and Strength reversed. Don't hold back. Yeah, you're still a baby. If you're only 18, knaves are about like children. You're not a child, right? But you're still a baby as far as like life goes. You have so much more ahead of you. Don't hold back. There's something that you're going to become an expert in. There's something where your hard work is going to pay off. So yes. The answer is yes. I don't know why the is in there. That's all right. Keyboards be doing things. Okay, I need another drink. Yes, you're gonna change your mind 1,000 times. What makes you say that, Cookie? Just like... from experience? I know what song I want to listen to later. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up our next random question. You're so welcome, Parisian. Which is Eliani. What do my guides think about F? Okay, I think that's an acceptable question. I'll let everybody know this is the 1 hour mark. We have 1 hour until the end of stream. So if you want to guarantee that your question is answered, please consider tipping your reader. It helps a whole bunch. If you would like a private reading, those are over on the Ko-fi. Okay. I only heard the 18, not the read. Yeah, just experience, yeah. And one more for Heliani, please. Sorry, I can hear Lynn behind me teaching English in the living room, and I'm like, are they telling the story of, who's the guy that, like, jumped out of the airplane with money over Washington State? Davy Cooper? I'm pretty sure that they're telling the students about Davy Cooper right now. And that is just, like, a wild thing to talk about during an English lesson? Trying to teach trying to tip via Ko-fi is not letting me. Oh no. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why, and I can't do anything about it on my end. But if that's a problem, I also have Twitch running right now. So if you have a Twitch account set up, maybe that would be easier. I don't know. Teach jumping out of planes. Maybe it's more fun than teaching English. I don't know. Thank you. 9 of 1. Some people had issues in the past, not sure about recent streams. Gordo, no problem. I don't skip people. You can go, but if you look at my VODs over on YouTube and scrub through, you can look for your name on the desk and see if you get pulled out later. Have a good day. Have a good time. Bye. Yeah, DB Cooper. Like, why are you... Why are you teaching about DB Cooper? I don't understand. Neo, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. 180. Oh my gosh, thank you. Is there a real haunted doll as per the thumbnail? Yes, but we haven't had a rotation yet. So I'll go ahead and do that since it's been the whole stream and we haven't had that happen. I have to go into my bot to pull it off though. Hold on. Oh, what? There's one. Hi. Here I am. Hi, here I am, the haunted doll. The titular haunted doll. Hi, good to meet you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Glad you're here. Hi, I'm here reading your tarot for you. Real haunted doll. Real haunted doll. Real life, definitely not a puppet. Real haunted doll full of a real ghost possessing the haunted doll, reading your tarot, real over the internet, live cam, actual haunted doll. Definitely real. Don't worry about it. Cute, thank you very much. Big bunny, yeah. Still haven't figured out how to make that transition a little bit easier, but there we go. Hello, Pocket Cat. It's good to see you. So I have forgotten, what do my guides think about F? Okay. What do my guides think about F? Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Not bad, actually. They quite like it. Spider Bee! Spider-Bee, thank you for the tip. Thank you. We'll go ahead and get you bumped. Your spirits like him. They think this is a good choice. They think you would be quite happy. If this is a romantic question, they think you would be quite happy with this setup. Looking out into... They think this is a long-term relationship. And if you're getting this kind of answer from the cats, who are notoriously harsh on romantic relationships, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They're a big thumbs up from them, and they are notoriously really harsh on romantic relationships. The Gemini moon was the bunnies we made along the way. So right, Nick. So right. So let's see. Go ahead and pull up Spider-Bee. It's yandere. Vibe check for me and a real life LARP friend group. From my future self's perspective, if it comes out. Okay. So vibe check between yandere and the LARP group. I'm donating via Aura. No. I have the question over here on Ko-fi. It's all right. Oh no. For Twitch, I unfortunately have very little help with that one. I don't know how to use Twitch as a user. I need to learn. But I think it's the bits. I think it's the bits, the little like diamond thing is like 1 cent per bit, question mark, for donating. I don't know. Can I get one more for yandere, please, about this vibe check for the LARP friend group? Pretty soon, eventually, we'll have tips open on YouTube, but I have to wait for an email that's not coming. I'm a little worried I messed something up, but eventually soon we will have tips on YouTube, and maybe that will be slightly easier. Can I get one more for yandere, please? Again on the floor? Okay, yandere, the vibe check here. We have... It could be good with the sun, but the cards that surround it, there's something that's like going unsaid. There's something that is bothering maybe just you, maybe more than just you, but it's simply like not being said out loud, and it's causing a lot of anxiety in the group, a lot of eggshells, a lot of nervousness, and I think it's more than just you. For whatever this is. Something needs said very badly, but nobody wants to say it. This could be a good group if you want to put that energy into it. Otherwise, this doesn't feel like a happy place to be right now. And then your future self's perspective on it. I'm actually going to keep these out for that. Your future self's perspective on the... Oh, interesting. Okay. 7 of Swords. Emperor and Empress. Tyranny? Emperor and Empress and 7. This feels like, yeah, tyranny. Like a dictatorship. a power consolidation in the wrong hands used for the wrong reasons. I know it's with me, but I can't share the secret. I'm an excellent reader. Ooh, my gosh, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Ah, thank you for this sub. Oh my gosh. Bloba, thank you for the sub. So let's see, Yandere, do you have one more question since you technically get 3 with that? And then we'll go ahead and bump Boba. There may be an issue of one person being in charge. That power dynamic has a history of being bad. Yes. Yeah, that's the vibe. Subbing counts. Yeah, it's giving me money. Any form of giving me money counts. Founder badge. Yay! I need to work on my badges. I don't have any badges out yet. I just want to watch you without ads. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, it is very nice to support. It's very, very nice to support. Thank you. So, Yandere, do you have one more question? Or do you think that that's good? Bunny, what's your secret? I love money. I don't. I don't love money. I love not being anxious. I love paying my rent. I love not being homeless. Just anything. Thanks so. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. My third question is a check-in with Bride's 8 of Cups. Hype train. Oh my gosh, we got the hype train going over on Twitch. We got another. Thank you for this sub. Love for financial stability, yes. Sub, gift, or cheer to level up the hype train. I'm so ready for this. 6 of Swords. Okay, both of these cards are about, like, movement. The first one being, like, moving on from something, usually moving on from something in your past, moving out of your parents' house, going on a big adventure. 6 of Swords is about moving, like, house, like, physically moving. And then Strength. Typically a card you would say about holding back. Strong enough to know when not to use your power. Thank you so much, you guys. Strength. I would say the strength to move. So, Yandere, you might be moving soon. And you just need to remember you're strong enough to do this. Moving requires a lot of strength, mentally, not just physically. You know, this is... I think you're moving maybe even like a long distance. I moved like across the world, and it really was a big mental it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of strength. I think you might move a long distance. I don't know if you'll move countries, but I think you have a move in your future soon. Okay, so that means that up next is Bloba, and then we have Gaideen. Oh, thanks, Ten. Have a good shower. That means I probably won't know what your question is, though. So we'll answer your question when you get back from the shower, Gaideen. So, Bloba. It says it's my turn. It's not. It's your turn. What is your question? I just moved, and it isn't going the best right now, to move again over the next few months. Was it with long distance friend, actually? How are you so accurate? Thank you. That's really wild. Stay strong. Stay strong. So, Bloba, what was your question? Because I feel icky. Yeah, go take a shower, and then we'll do your question when you get back. Who is or are my spirit guides, and what messages do they have for me? Only one of my favorite questions. You're so welcome, Yandere. You're so welcome. And a thank you. Spirit guide for Bloba. Tell me about themselves. Do you maybe have an ancestor, a relative who has passed away, not a living one, who like was in jail or like went to prison or something? Or was like otherwise maybe even like enslaved? Blood type, thank you. I like how you say yandere. It's because I'm a weeb. It's because I'm an absolute weeb. When you click, it says no bit products available. Do you have bits? I honestly don't know how bits work. The most recent death in the family is second uncle on dad's side. I don't think that this is necessarily recent. It doesn't give off modern to me, but I don't know when it would be from. This feels like someone who, like, served time in prison or, like, was a slave and like was released. Like they got out was the whole thing here. Something happened to them. They ended up in the problem and then they did get out and they did manage to stabilize their life and be okay. Oops. Ad that they didn't tell me about on Twitch. Might be like way, yeah, it could be very far back. But this person is with you. Maybe a regional things. Twitch. Oh, it very well could be a regional thing. Let me... Like, you don't have an ad right now, Neo? I wonder if you're in a country that, like, doesn't do Twitch monetization. Weird. Okay, yeah, you might just not have access to Twitch monetization? That's so strange. I've never heard of that. But I believe you. But I believe you. And I'm sorry you're having such a hard time. Can I ask why you changed the cards? Oh, different decks have like different personalities and different, how would I say this? Like different expertise. And so I just switched it out. So like Marigold Tarot, this one is good for like relationship questions about love and romance. This one's more of like a catch-all. Girl, I'm trying to pay you, so I pay you genuinely on vibes. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know how to help though. I don't know how to help though. Join the Discord and we'll count that as payment maybe. Or just like, did you like the video on YouTube? I'm pretty sure you did. We count that as payment. I don't know. Where's the Discord link? Discord link is in the pinned comment on both Twitch and on YouTube. Didn't expect this level of weebness. Didn't expect my tarot card reading to like Vocaloid. Hey, I don't need to be called out here. Twitch doesn't have the pin. Oh no. Okay. It must have died then. Let me grab it from this side. And put it back on Twitch. Y'all are just absolutely... I told everybody that... copy. Okay. That electronics just simply haven't been working for me since Tuesday morning. At all. Uber chats. We love some Uber chats. I've never been to Uber Java. I'm gonna get one more card here for Globa to learn more about this. Six of Swords again. Locked in. Thank you very much. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You've been working really hard to try and figure this out. Six of Swords. Yeah, getting out. Getting out was a big thing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hello. Do you have Uber Eats wherever you are? I have, like, there's delivery apps. I don't think there's specifically Uber Eats, but there are delivery apps, yes. The cloud cards. The cloud cards will be here eventually. Hello, Pickle. Welcome in. Hello. Okay, so, Neo. What was your question? Because you've been absolutely struggling. So what was your question? The Vocaloid stuff warrants further discussion? Ask me questions. Don't even worry. You've been struggling out here. At the very least, I can let you, like, in the Discord, let you in on some hot tips. In the Discord, if you go to the Tarot Above You channel, people read each other's tarot. So if you read tarot or if you do any kind of divination, we have like a game where you do a reading for the person above you and then someone underneath you does a reading for you, right? I don't know if it's in the rules, but I asked, why do they keep reaching out? Okay. What's eats in Uber comer? Okay, why do... I'm assuming you mean the spirits, Neo, keep reaching out? We'll do you real quick. Right now is so vibes. Thank you! I'm in the middle of, like, doing some rules updates and doing some bot updates, so if it's a little strange, I'm sorry. But I've been working on the Discord. I think it's pretty cool. Abril, welcome in. Hello. No, we've got, if you're asking for Uber Eats in Spanish, it's pedidos ya, which I think means, like, I have my order or something like that. Maybe they just want to say hi. Yeah, they're reaching out because they like you. They are reaching out because they like you very, very much. And it looks like you're going to have some kind of big change soon. Oh, you've been struggling, girl. Like, you've been trying to pay me very hard. So I thank you. I wanted to read for you. I think that there's going to be a big change in your life soon, and they've been reaching out because they like you and they want to help with this big change. There's nothing to worry about. I know death is a scary card. Don't worry about that. Because they want to make it easy for you. They want to make this as seamless as they can, because this is a... Oh, interesting. We have the Moon and Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is going to be a weird change, but it is going to be good in the end. It might not feel like it when you're in the change. It never really feels good when you're inside the change, even if the change is good. But they are simply calling out because they want to work with you and they want to help. You get so confused. No, it's alright. Death is meant to be scary news to me. Yeah, death is a card that scares a lot of people. Confused by all the signs. If they're sending you that many, try writing them down. Writing them down might help a lot, because then you can look back and, like, remember or see patterns if they come up, or see, like, oh, this means this, and this other sign I got also means this, right? I would write them down in, like, one spot. Hello, Austin! Hello, it's good to see you! So we have a pin on... I have forgotten their name, but we have a pin on someone's reading until they get back from the shower. I will say half-hour warning before the end of stream. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered, please consider donating. Twitch and Ko-fi both count. If you go over to my Ko-fi and you look at the shopping tab, buying anything from my shop counts. Buying a commission counts. Getting a sub on Twitch counts. 100 bits counts. Paying me in some way counts as bumping. So I'm going to go ahead and pull our next random question. And it looks like, let's see, I have to retype it out real quick. There we go. I must be on YouTube to do this. Checks. Days. We have a pin and Gaiden. Thank you, Sen, for remembering their name. Pleiades is next. Pleiades over on YouTube. Thank you for putting in your question, Pickle. What message and song does my Emperor Spirit Guardian have for me? Decided to work with him for now. I still have a lot of questions for him. The sun. King of Swords reversed. And again on the floor. 10 of Swords. I'm worried, Pleiades, that my guides or my decks or whoever it is that helps me out with reading my tarot dislike this spirit so much that they will continue to give you the same information of we don't like him. But we do have the sun here. Can I get... I would like to actually be able to help Pleiades, please. Can I get information on the sun? What do you mean by the sun? 5. He'll burn you. Okay. No. Unfortunately, they're not giving me anything. Can I maybe try Marigold? Marigold is softer about things. Can you tell me something about Pleiades? Hello, Gaideen! Welcome back from your shower. Clean. Nice. Ah, what's for dinner? Does everyone have spirit guardians? Yes. Usually they are ancestors. So people from your family, from recent to very, very, very long ago. Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups. Yeah. You're definitely in a relationship. You're getting very close with this entity. That's all it's giving me. Is your, like, pairing off with this entity. So, I'm sorry, Pleiades, that it won't give me anything. I do want to give you information. As far as a song goes... Welcome back, Heliani. Hello. As far as a song goes... Knight of Swords. Oh no, it's a song that doesn't have words. How am I supposed to find that? I will probably post it into the Discord after stream because I'm not about... It's by Justice, or the name of the song is Justice. I think that the name of the band is Justice, though. I'm not singing that. How do you contact your spirit guides? You can do that in lots of different ways. It depends on how much you've worked with spirituality. It depends on if you have tarot cards or if you work with dreams and stuff. Simi, welcome in. Don't worry about the bot. She just gets a little bit confused when your very first question is your message. So if you just put your question in one more time, it'll put it into the hat and everything will be okay. Can you hum it? Da 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 da. Duh. Something like that. Bloba redeemed hydrate. Thank you, thank you. And we get some Dwink. But I think it's by a band. I think the band name is Justice. Let's see. But yeah, if you want to talk to spirit guides after the duh, I think I got a drink up. Thank you. Now, hey. So, next up is Phantom. Looking out for my throat health. Thank you very much. Phantom asked, what can I expect in the near future? Hello, Tash. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm glad, Simi. Oh, right, it's Gaidane's turn. My bad. I forgot. Okay, so we're gonna do Phantom, and then we'll do Gaidane. And I will also put out a 15-minute warning, 15 minutes before the end of stream. So what is coming? What is coming in the near future for Phantom? The Fool. That's what I am. A fool. Yay! Yeah, we're having a really good time in stream right now. Fool, 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords first. Okay, so Phantom's getting a warning to pay attention. There's some kind of mistake that you're going to make from not paying attention that's going to cause a lot of problems. Now, I say this a lot, tarot reads the future, but it reads the future you're currently on. Any choice that you make that's not on autopilot changes the future. So, if you make sure that you're not on autopilot around big important choices or big important procedures or something, we can avoid this mistake. It looks like I keep seeing like coding and like computers. I don't know why, but like a big mistake or a little mistake that has big consequences or something like that. You just need to be paying attention a little bit more. Party decor! Ooh, I want to see it. You can post it in the art channel on the Discord. So now, Gaidane, what is your question? I'll go ahead and get your name up on the desk. Why does it say it's my turn whenever I bump somebody? What's coming for me in general? What's coming for Gaidane? Weird. What's coming for Gaidane, guys? Thank you. Maybe? No. Hey, why are you quiet all of a sudden? We're close to 30 likes. We can get there. Everybody, 15-minute warning, 15 minutes before the end of stream. If you want to guarantee that your question is answered before the end of stream, please consider tipping your reader. A $1 donation gets you read right away. What's coming up for Gailin? Thank you. 10 of Rings, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah, I moved over to the Marigold Tarot because the cats didn't want to answer for some reason, which is very strange to me. I think it might be because... Be careful. We have King of Cups and Queen of Wands reversed. Okay? So, to me, King of Cups is like the ideal man. He's very kind. He's very sweet. He uses his power in like a relationship or in a family very kindly, very well, right? He doesn't manipulate. He's always very open. Ideal man, okay? And then we have Queen of Wands reversed. This is somebody who's a little bit... I'm almost getting like manic from this. She's a little bit hard to... She's fluttery, like a butterfly. Thinking about this one, and then this one, and then this thing, and then this thing. Maybe getting angry very easily. Ideal man, me? Maybe. There might be someone who asks you... I'm getting called out. And then 10 of rings reversed, which is 10 of coins reversed in this deck. You might have some like financial problems come up. Don't let that like make you... How do I say this? Don't let that make you run away. That, or you'll have financial problems and then someone runs away from you, which is very also bad. Tax season is coming. Oh, it's the tax man. That's what it is. The Chariot's the tax man running to get you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Cheer. Oh, Pickle, thank you so much. Pickle. So we'll go ahead and have you next up. Thank you so much. So be careful about your money. And this can also be about like your home. So you might have a sudden need for a repair, an emergency repair that sets you back, or a leak or something like that that costs a lot of money. So be wary about your financial situation and be on the lookout for whatever's going on with these two people. I'm assuming one of them is you, but whatever's going on with them, and don't run away. There's something here about don't run away. I don't know what that means, but you might know what that means. Thank you, thank you. I'm the easily angry... Okay, so you're the butterfly. You're the butterfly. So you might be meeting a really good man soon. Or just a really good person with very masculine qualities. Manifesting. Ooh. We're gonna get you that person. And then it is Pickle's turn. Pickle, what's your question? I want to change your question. That's fine. Bot eats your question when I bump you anyway, so you get to pick whatever question you want. And then you might be the last person who we answer tonight, and then we will pick somebody to raid. Bot is so extremely hungry, yes. May I have the same question as the last person? That was a really good one. Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that. So that was what again? Like what's coming for me in general, right? I've lost. What's coming for me in general? Okay, yeah. Ooh, that's really cool. So what's coming for Pickle, just in general? 7 of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Okay. This can go in either direction. Okay, maybe that's a bad direction for it to go in. Wheel? Tell me more about the wheel. Hold on. Tell me more about this wheel. Nine of Wands. Okay, Pickle. Be extra aware of, like, scams and thieves. Like, make sure that you're locking your doors. If you don't do that regularly, start doing that. Just for safety. Like, change your passwords, maybe. Watch out for scams. Don't let people trick you into things. Like I said, this can predict the future, but it predicts the future you're on. We hadn't used this as a warning, because what I see here in the cards is you getting scammed, basically. Getting scammed, like, bad. Or stolen from. Like, losing a lot. You do end up, like, okay in the end, but okay isn't where we want you to be. We want you to be good. So use this as a warning. Don't let someone trick you. Keep your eyes open for scams. And like I said, if you fall for it, you do end up okay in the end, but we want you to be more than just okay. We want you to be good. Yeah, stream is ending now, basically. But we do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for tarot, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Nope, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for art, and Sunday for astrology. You're very welcome for the stream. It is scary, Pickle. It is scary, but like I said, we can use this as a warning, and then you can make sure it doesn't happen, right? You can absolutely keep your eyes open, and you will be safe. Right? It just takes a little bit more effort on your part. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull up somebody that we... You guys see my message? I don't see anything. I see your message, Neo. I see your message, Neo. We're going to pull up somebody to raid. Let's see if we can't find anybody who's doing more tarot so people can go on and get some more tarot if they want to. Let's see. I don't think I've rated this person before. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. We're gonna raid Queenie Hearts. So here's the raid link. And have fun, everybody. If you want more tarot, we're raiding Queenie Hearts. Ended up going through the... Oh my gosh, thank you, Neo. Could have been my internet. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that I read you. I'm glad that I read you if that went through. Thank you so much. So I'll see you all soon. I'll see you on Sunday for our astrology stream, and then we'll be back for more tarot Monday night. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for such a good stream, by the way. You all were so sweet to me today. It was such a good, chill, happy, like comfy stream. Thank you. I'll see you soon.